Big beard.
Hey, Kayla.
Hi, Iyanna.
Welcome to Fill in the Blank podcast.
Welcome.
Get away, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, okay, we can go, no place 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 we can go, get away.
Fill in the blank.
Hello, everyone. Hello, happy people. Well, look at my legs.
Is that even comfortable?
It is, but I'm going to cross them like this. But welcome to Fill in the Blank podcast. We are back with another episode. How are you doing, Iyanna?
You know, I'm surviving.
So I'm still alive.
Okay, you lost.
Or I'm.
Okay, I would normally pick up on
here.
What? What just happened?
Do you not know what's her name? Tisha Campbell from Martin. She has a song and she performed it. It was a questionable performance, but
okay.
She got up there. She said, "I'm still here."
Is that what she sound like too? No.
That's exactly what she sounded like. I'm gonna play it for you after, so you can see she was up there dancing and everything. She was gliding.
But it's
across
the fact that
stage.
you came out with two references and I didn't understand either of them.
What was the first one?
I don't know what that
I'm
first
still
one.
alive.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't even know. Where's that from? TikTok?
I don't know.
Somewhere. But anyways,
I'm surviving. How are you, Kayla?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
I like
feel
that.
like I could confidently say I'm pretty good right now.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, Kayla got it. Y'all can't see it for the podcast, but Kayla has this new beautiful hairdo. She has this ginger, red, brown color in her hair, looking fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy about the hair. It came out good.
You look good, girl.
Thank you. Okay, we're doing something different, y'all.
Yeah.
We're starting with our feelings forecast.
First.
You know, we're gonna just talk about how we've been, update you about our lives, and then we're just gonna do some questions after that. From the We're Not Really Strangers game, but we'll get into that later. So, talk to me, Iyanna. What's been going on?
Girl, what's not been going on?
What is the forecast looking like right now?
Hurricane. My life is in shambles.
Earthquake, all the above.
In shambles. It's okay. I'm surviving. At this point, I would have already announced it. Jared and I are divorcing.
Yes.
To your face. Wait, not with the smile on my...
Not with the smile.
To your face. Very difficult transition. So I'm like preparing myself mentally.
Yeah.
Financially.
Yeah.
Which is painful. That's the most painful part right now that's causing the most stress because I have to I have a new apartment. I just moved in.
It's so cute, y'all.
It's cute.
I'm so excited for her.
It's real cute. But boy, is it burning a hole through my pockets.
Yeah, it does that, especially if you want to make your space feel like home.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to pour into that.
I agree.
Let's just first acknowledge the fact that you made a major decision for your life.
Yeah.
You already know how I feel. We've talked about this a million and one times, but I just feel very hopeful for you that this is going to be a very great next chapter in your life.
I hope so.
Oh, it is. I'm already speaking it. Like, God has already ordained it. We didn't pray. Jesus, forgive us.
Lord, I'm fine.
God, please bless this podcast and let everything that we say resonate with your people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with us? Heathens. Heathens we are. Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, continue.
But anyways, yeah, it's definitely a difficult transition, but I'm seeing the pros and cons now. There are some pros, and I think I'm choosing to focus on those.
Yeah, that's good. But you also just operate in realism and making sure that you're allowing yourself to feel because you don't want to what's the word I'm looking for? you don't want to try to push away what is natural for you to feel in this moment, and then you have to deal with it later.
And that's what I feel like I would normally do. Like, I'd be too busy, like, distracting myself with things, and right now I am distracted because of the move. It's just been so stressful.
Yeah.
And just trying to transition all my stuff from, like, our apartment to just mine has been enough. On top of just, like, life's annoyances, like my car got towed this morning.
Man, I was like, what in the world?
I'm like, I just can't catch a break.
Yeah.
But it's okay. In a way, I think this is positive for the both of us. This is what's right for the both of us. I'm not going to go into detail just because I don't want to ruin After the Altar for you guys. And plus, I'm just not ready yet. I think I still have some processing to do to know what I truly feel. What I truly think.
And it's personal. It's a very personal experience that you're going through. This is not just a regular relationship. This was your marriage. So,
and it's very public.
Yes. So there's some things that rightfully so should remain with you, between you and Jared. And then things that, you know, you will open up and share if it is meant to benefit and help other people.
Agreed.
Where you see it fit.
Agreed.
So yeah.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, hon.
I want to cry.
Don't cry.
Okay.
You're gonna make me cry.
I'm not going to cry.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, I just feel like a sense of, it's like a very surreal feeling because how we met was through you all's marriage. So I remember the day that you told me, I felt so heavy. Yeah. And you were like, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. Like, it's gonna be okay. And I was like, but no, it's not okay. It's not okay. I think that I take weddings like, when you go to somebody's wedding, you're supposed to be so intentional about making sure that you're fully present to, because it's a marriage under God, like it's ordained under God, and you're there to witness it. And so it's just like,
oh, you take that as a responsibility.
I do. I take it as a response. Like, if you invite me to your wedding and you feel,
Kayla?
Look, that's, I don't know.
I've never thought of it that way.
That's how I view it. I view it like you're there witnessing a union being made under God, and you're praying for this union, and you're there to support those people in their union. Like, that's how I view weddings now, at least.
I see.
Like, me and Ariel had a conversation, and I was sharing that I think that we both agreed that in the future when we get married, like, I don't want phones at my ceremony.
I agree.
Because I feel like I want everybody to be so present to be able to like pray and to focus on, you know, the vows that we're sharing. It's such a intimate, personal experience. It's not just an event for people to watch for fun. And I just want to make sure that everybody is there intentionally focusing on the union and what is happening, instead of trying to take pictures and videos. Like, I'm going to hire somebody to do that. I don't need my guests to do that.
I feel that.
So yeah, when you shared it with me, I was like, I was at the wedding, like, this hurts my spirit. And I'm just like, just sad for you. Like, you know, as how I am as a friend, I think I take on my friends' feelings about things. So then I'm like, oh, I feel so sad. But you were like, I'm fine, I'm okay. So then that made me be like, okay, you okay? Are you sure? You want to cry together? We could cry together.
Like, and I'm like, no, I'm good. And then I'll be like sitting in the kitchen.
And I'm like, and then I'll randomly go in tweak mode, like, hurt my friend. My friend is hurt. Who do I have to fight? It's a very thin line.
It's a hard life at living.
Yeah.
Someone's friend.
But you're in your new space.
I'm in my new space.
It's beautiful. And it's going to be beautiful. We're going to go shopping. That's going to be fun. I can't wait for that. I'm going to come pick you up. We're going to clear a day out.
Oh, God. Now I'm scared. Look, now I'm scared.
Decor shopping. I told Iyanna this morning, I said, okay, we're going to make a Pinterest board.
Jesus.
We're going to make a mood board.
What'd you call it? Not a Pinterest board.
A mood board.
Was it? No, there was the first one, and it triggered me when you said it.
What did I say?
I forgot. What do you call those things that people do in the beginning of the year?
A vision board.
A vision board. You said we're gonna make a vision board. Just the words vision board triggered me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you know I don't like vision boards though. I'm cool on that.
You're just over.
I don't like
unless
it.
you're a visual person, and I think something like this is good.
I am a visual person, but I don't like people doing vision board parties at the beginning of the year. It's just something about that. It's like, no. Let's not do this I don't like it in big groups of people that you don't personally know.
I agree. Intimately, and then for you to get up there and present it.
Yeah, and then also I just hate going through magazines and having to, maybe if I'll go online and I could print pictures out, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it'd be more organized, but I don't like going through all the magazines and how do I know that's gonna match what my vision is?
Right, it's like, I'll take this because it kind of matches.
Yeah, no, I want the exact, you gotta be intentional and put it down plain. I don't need but this kind of almost fits. Nope, we gonna be very clear about it. But I just like writing it down. I don't need to.
I feel it.
I don't need the pictures and stuff. Okay, we got off track.
Right, again.
But yes, we're gonna make this the mood board, not vision board.
I'll take a mood board,
and it's gonna be cute. And we're gonna make a corner for Mama, and it's gonna be perfect.
Because she deserves a corner.
She does.
My sweet baby.
Yeah, she deserves something.
I feel bad for her.
You think it's gonna be hard?
I think it's gonna be hard for her because she's had 2 people there.
Yeah.
Consistently, and she loves Jared.
Yeah.
And Jared loves her. I was like, Jared, do you want to just co-parent? Like, we can
switch off.
We can switch off. I can just bring her over there. Like, I don't. You need her this week.
Yeah.
Like, because she's my emotional support animal, and I'm pretty sure like she's become that for Jared too.
Yeah, because she's just the sweetest. She's the best. Sweet. Like she's textbook of what an emotional support animal would be.
Yes, I agree.
It's her.
My baby.
You picked the best cat ever. I just don't know how you got her.
She chose me. That's
she did.
She chose me.
She did.
And then when I asked what her name was, and they said Georgia, I said, "Oh, that's it."
Oh, really? That was her original name?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say this, but I say that's her slave name, so I renamed her. That's what they named her, but nonetheless, it fit.
Her slave.
That's what I call it. It's her slave name, but like I renamed her.
You gotta randomly just be Georgia.
Yeah, she would not answer to that. She was like, "That's not me. That's what they named me."
That's so funny.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, but that's my baby, my sweet baby.
I love her, my godchild.
Yeah, but enough about me. How's your week been, Kayla?
I actually, very surprisingly, had a good week. I was
not surprisingly.
Well, because I was going back to work. My expectations were so low just because of what the experience has been previously. And I've been trying to just manage my expectations because I didn't want to come back to work and think that things were going to just be so perfect because I was starting my internship and whatnot. But then I got there. And so the first couple of days we just had orientation. So that was cool. Like that's never really that big of a deal because it's like we're sitting there chilling, like listening to whatever.
Yeah.
But what was that? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was my first like real day. We only had some of the students come.
Oh, okay.
But it just felt so refreshing not being in the classroom.
Really?
Like I after these past couple years of doing that, I've just learned
Does
that
it just feel stifling for you now?
It is. I can't do it. And I think it's part of because like I was a paraprofessional. So it wasn't like I was teaching the subject matter. I was there to support, but it felt so I almost felt sometimes like a little useless. Like,
I was about to say, did you feel useful at all?
No, like sometimes I would. It would depend. Like it would depend on the situation. But I feel now it's just a good feeling that I've been in school studying this stuff for the past couple years, and I'm actually doing the hands-on part. That part is really fun.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and then
that.
my the person that is the counselor that I'm interning under, she's just so knowledgeable and she's sharing so much information with me, and she's just like, yeah, like this day we'll do this day we'll, and I just love, like, it's stimulating that it's not the same thing every day.
I love
that's
that.
What I can't do. Like I hate doing the same stuff every day. That's draining.
It really is draining.
And that was part of how it felt being in the classroom. Like,
I bet.
because it's like I'm following a schedule, like I'm a student and I'm going to the same classes every single day, and that it made me feel like I was in high school too. I was like,
stifles
dang.
your creativity.
Yeah.
And you're a very creative person.
Right. And so I need different, so like at my internship yesterday, like I did something that was kind of like clerical work, and I like that type of stuff. So like I was just sitting there all day like doing that, and I was listening to music, and then she was like, okay, we're gonna build the cart with the candy to show the kids like prizes that they could win. So I had a ball with that. I said, okay, this bin is gonna be this candy, and this bin is so it was just
I know you were
very pleasing for me.
Good arts and crafts.
Yes. So that was good, and then I got my hair colored, and I liked how my hair turned out, so that made me happy. So yeah, it didn't feel so as dreadful as I thought it would be.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I was tired getting up for work again, but it was, since I was getting to work and doing stuff that was more stimulating.
Then it's it's a pleasure to get up and do that.
Yeah. So yeah, you got something in your eye?
I was like, am I crying? What's happening?
Oh,
my eyes just
watering.
watering. Crying? No, God no. Thugs don't cry.
Thugs don't cry. She done told y'all once. She said it again. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good week. So what do you feel like your upcoming week is gonna be like? Are you scared?
I'm terrified.
Why? Because it's
the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be putting out our statements.
Ooh.
I'm scared. And then Jared goes on vacation after that, and I'm like, I don't know how he's gonna do that, because that's a lot for your phone to be blowing up like that and be getting all that, because people are gonna immediately finger point.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for him, and I'm like, how are you gonna like actually enjoy your vacation?
Yeah. Hopefully,
what's
he
good?
Can just.
Yeah. What's good on vacation is like most of the time you don't really have service like that anyway.
So, yeah. And then also like if you're doing vacation right, you're not paying attention to your phone that much anyway. So hopefully he could just kind of like leave that alone for his time and use that as a time to connect with his people, you know.
Hope so.
And find support in that and kind of release and have fun instead of worrying about what everybody else is saying.
Yeah, it's like either this is going to be a really, really good beneficial trip for him, or it's just going to be like a lot of stress. And I'm hoping it's going to be the beneficial kind.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. I hope that people are kind.
I hope that y'all just be nice.
Be kind.
Just be nice.
Please be kind.
It's okay.
Yeah. You see, we're here. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
She's okay, y'all. She's okay, y'all. So God, yeah, I hope that people are kind, because it's just, even the thing about it is when it comes to relationships ending and whatnot, I definitely understand. You feel attached to certain people, and so like the people that have attached to you in a certain way, they want to protect you, and I get that, because like you're my friend and I want to protect you, but also like when people come to terms that the relationship
just wasn't it.
It wasn't it, like, even though it's hurtful in the moment, like it's a freeing experience. Like people are able to then become better versions of themselves in the ending of a relationship.
It's like, I mean, so they say like in relationships you have to compromise, but like if you're bending so much, eventually someone or both are going to break. And it's like you have to realize at some point like it's just not a good fit. Yeah. As much as you have love for that person, as much as you may even have like that really good like basic like chemistry, like that's not enough. There's more things that come into play, and that's fine. Like
that's okay.
Separate directions, perfectly fine.
Yep. And definitely in you all's circumstance where you all just did not
Not me. Oh, my bad. Uh-oh. Look, I'm over here about to knock the mic over.
Ariel gonna be like, stop.
Stop touching stuff.
But yeah, in you all's situation where it just wasn't a traditional dating situation, there was just little ways for you to know until you all actually took the
thank you
I
mean, and it was an experiment, and people think like after we got married like that experiment ended. It's like no, we were still in the experiment, right? Whether you guys
just the cameras are gone
not.
now.
The cameras were gone, and it got real, and that's fine.
Yep, it's okay. I mean, y'all have to consider, like, just keep in mind this is something they both signed up for. So we knew it was a risk.
It was definitely a risk. I'm happy I took that risk. Yeah, I am so happy I took that risk.
Because I'm sure that from the conversations that we've had, like, you've learned a lot about yourself.
So much.
And you've been able to exemplify so much growth.
Yes.
And just like,
that's what I loved. You know, being in this relationship, I realized quite a few things. Like, I knew my value before, but I like truly understood what my value was as a wife, and that I knew I was capable of being that and stepping into that role. Yeah. On top of the fact that I realized, like, all that work that I put in, I was able to implement that and like walk into that. And that's what was really exciting for me. Yeah. Like that, wow, okay, I really have grown. Like, I really am the person that I believe that I am.
You have.
And that was just so exciting for me. Yeah. It's like, even though it didn't work for either of us, like, we learned so much. Yeah. We learned so much.
This is something that I also admire about you, because you do a lot of things with grace. Yeah. Like, places you do, like, things that happen where I would feel as though I would react in a certain way. What? Yeah. I think that you just have a certain maturity about the way that you go through things and you handle things. Oh. So it's a very admirable quality that a lot of people do not have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, I think this is a good transition, because we have some cards here. There's a game called We're Not Really Strangers
that I've never played before.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It's a good game for big social groups. And they have 3 different levels. Are you reading that?
Yeah, I'm like, I see level 1 is perception, level 2 is connection.
We don't have level 3 because we want to make sure that we are just answering some quick questions. And we also don't want to take away from future things that we can talk about. So we're going to just pull a few.
Even though I'm sure these would be good.
Good ideas.
It's like we could probably touch on it, but if something if we're talking about something and you guys like, ooh, talk more about that, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you want to hear more about it, because maybe we could do it for a future episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, this game is so much fun. It's really great to do with groups of people where it's not like you want to get to know them better and you want to be able to understand each other a lot better. There's 3 different levels. Level 1 is perception. Level 2 is connection. And I forget, there's a level 3, but I don't remember what it is, because we don't have any level 3
Is each level supposed to be like go deeper?
Yes. Oh, okay. So the first level is very much so baseline type of questions, maybe things about your favorites or how do you perceive me.
I see.
And then connection, it gets a little deeper, like a little more personal. Level 3 gets like, they ask some real questions. You're like, dang. And then the good thing is they have cards in there, these clear cards to say go deeper. And so if somebody answers a question and you feel like it's surface level, you can put the card down so they go deeper.
I like that.
So it's a good game. We could do it one time, like maybe when next time we have a game night, we can play it, because it's a fun game to play.
That'd be a fun game.
Yeah, so you could go ahead. You pull first.
Oh, I pull first.
Yeah, because you have level 1. We could go back and forth.
Okay.
What does it say?
Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
At all.
I don't think so either. I'm just not an intimidating person.
You're not. You're just very happy and open and friendly. I feel like people feel very comfortable around you.
That's what I try.
Because technically people should be, or would be intimidated by somebody that's in a similar position as you, considering that you're known and whatnot. But I can tell from when people are not intimidated at all.
They just be walking up to me.
Yeah, they maybe should be a little more intimidated.
I feel like that's something I should work on. How do I be more intimidating?
No, you should never change yourself. You be
Back up.
No, see, don't even.
Sorry, I wish y'all could see this. For those of y'all who are listening, for those of y'all listening, I wish y'all could have saw what I just did.
Now you about to be a meme.
I'm just saying.
And when that happens, I'm not gonna have nothing to say.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna make it.
Please don't do that. Please
I'm gonna start it.
Look, I do not need that floating around.
I'm so weak.
No, thank you.
Okay, that's a good
So wait, how does this work? Is it like you pull, I pull?
We just gonna freestyle and do it how we want.
Look, we don't
care. Okay. When you're asked how are you, how often do you answer truthfully?
Oh, 25% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I get that.
Most of the time, I'm like, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
All is well.
You be lying.
I'm good. I'm really good, guys. And on the inside, it's like rotting.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Is it just that you don't feel like you want to complain, or you feel like you don't want other people to bear your burdens that you don't?
No, it's really that. So when I'm by myself, I'm processing so much anyways that I'm constantly like in deep feeling. So when someone asks me that, most of the time I just don't feel like going into it. It's like, I'm good.
You don't feel like talking
I just don't feel like talking about it. Like,
makes sense.
and then now's not the
I
time.
can understand that.
But sometimes I will be like, oh, now's the time. Girl,
yeah.
my life's in shambles.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I'm actually curious to know your answer.
Okay, we could both
Do I
answer.
seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not?
No.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. I don't care if we've been married for 50 years. No. The only name that's getting tattooed on me is Jesus. Like, come on now.
I'm so weak.
No, thank you.
I feel like, yeah, you answer for me. What do you think?
I say no.
Not a name.
What would you like something represent? Oh, okay. I would do that.
Yeah. Marcus and I have actually talked about when we get married to get tattoos on our ring fingers together.
Cute.
Like, that's something I would do. I would be open to that because it's supposed to be forever. So
Look. Shit.
You said
Shit. It's supposed to be. Like, we all tried. It's okay. I hate when you do that, Kayla. I just want you to know. Oh man. Okay.
I'm weak. Okay.
Oh, your turn.
Next question.
Next question, please.
Now that I done my dance, I did my little dance. Okay. What's been your happiest memory this past year?
Oh wow. And this is why I really wish you were with us. But I will always. Trip. It was at the trip. I went to Tulum.
So sad.
Tulum, when was that? Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
I went to Tulum 2 months ago, and this was the night that we were all supposed to like go out, get cute, and it started raining super, super hard.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the girls got this idea, let's just go run outside in the rain. And
That's
it was
fun.
like by far the most free
I was about to say, that
thing.
feels freeing.
It was so freeing. And I connected with some people that like I've been wanting to connect with, and it was just a bonding moment.
That's
it was
so good.
It was great.
I'm happy you got that experience.
was
I'm sad that I
great.
wasn't there, but I'm happy that you had such a good time.
It just felt like a rich experience.
Yes.
Like something that I shouldn't have experienced because I'm Po. But like it just felt like something.
That's the reason I couldn't go, because I'm I was like, look, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. We still stacking right now.
But God, it was such a rich experience.
That's so good.
Yeah, I loved it.
That's beautiful.
It was beautiful. Okay. Wait, what's yours? I want to know.
My happiest memory in this past year. I guess I'll just say the first one that comes to mind. And this is so random. It's not anything crazy, but this was the one game night that you didn't come to.
Oh,
and this,
I was tired.
Yeah, but this game night, when I tell you, it was the funniest. I don't think I've laughed so hard.
Up several times. So what was it? You, Marcus, Jared, Sonny.
Yes, my best friend Miranda. Ariel was here. Joe and Chloe.
Oh man, I love seeing Joe and Chloe in action.
Oh
man.
My gosh!
I wish y'all could really get to know Joe and Chloe audience.
Maybe one day, maybe me and Iyanna will do some random vlogging type stuff so y'all can see them. But they are just. This is the second time now we have brought them up.
They're just so full of life.
They are.
I love watching them interact.
I love them. I just love being around them. You know, where it's like you have people that you're around that are exciting and they like fill your spirit up, especially for people like us, how we keep talking about we're introverts.
Yes,
a lot of times it's draining being around other people, but it's never draining around them. Here we go again, y'all.
Like Ariel doing her scooch. I see the scooch.
We can keep going. Okay.
But yeah, they're just so full of life.
And let me tell you, at this game night, I just wish that we could recreate that same exact experience.
We could try.
Oh, we can try.
We could try. Invite the same people, and then I'll be there too.
Yes, it was so funny. I don't think I've laughed so hard. Like, my cheeks were hurting.
Oh, I see. I would need one of those laughs.
Oh my gosh.
Where you laugh so hard, your laugh just goes silent.
Yes. I feel like I laugh like that all the time.
I do that. I used to do it a lot more, and then someone pointed out, and I was like, oh, maybe I
now
should
you
focus
got
on making a
self-conscious.
sound. Okay, but now my laugh is ugly. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
Do you think I've ever been fired from a job? If so, what for? Okay, I don't like the way you just laughed. Wait a second. Hold on.
That's kind of hard to say because I know that we've talked about that when you're at work, you like get your stuff done. Mm-hmm. Like you're on top of your stuff with work. Mm-hmm. So
I try to be.
Yeah, so maybe in the past, like nothing recent.
So I've never been fired. I've almost been, they were trying to get there, but I was trying to put in my 2 weeks notice, but then they were trying to play games, and I said, okay, give me that 2 weeks notice back, and I had a backup letter saying effective immediately, and I
smoked it.
What's up with it? But this wasn't like a professional job. This was at Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a little play job, but even still.
I feel like I've had experiences, well, I probably should have been fired a couple of times.
Damn.
But I don't know. Maybe I was. I don't know because I never contacted them again.
Kayla!
That's bad, right?
That's bad.
Yeah. I did that to Buffalo Wild Wings when I was in college. I did that to DSW. I had Ariel on the phone. I was like, I'm not going. Like, there's no way.
And watch you go to a Buffalo Wild Wings or a DSW. They're like, no, we remember you, banned.
So I go back to the DSW that I did that too.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
You're bold.
But I feel like they deserved it because they had me in there like a slave, packing these shoe boxes up. I was literally sitting on the floor. I was like, I've been working grave shift and I ain't made shit. I was listening to Spaceships every day.
I don't know why, but when you were singing that, all I heard was like people on the railroad, and I heard a ding.
That's how I felt. I had just graduated college and they had the audacity to have me up in there packing shoe boxes. I was like, y'all, this is just, I did not go to college.
Job,
I know, but I was just trying to make a little money, little change.
That was your job.
It was bad. I had to go. And let me tell you, the reason why I didn't return, this is really bad. The reason why I didn't return was because
not Ariel laughing.
Because Ariel notices some bullshit. I wanted to go down back to my school. They was having something going on down there, and I called Ariel. I said, Ariel, I need you to tell them I'm not coming. And so
Ariel worked there too?
No, she pretended to be me.
What? What?
I involved her in my scheme. She took her glasses off, y'all. She cried.
Ariel, you agreed to this. How did you even put on her voice? Because Kayla has a very full voice. Like, I don't.
They don't know me. Them people didn't know me. I didn't talk to them. I was
in
there crying on the floor. People was like, "Ma'am, where's the?" I'm like, over there.
Like, dang, Kayla.
It was rough. Like, I have so many pictures still in my phone of when I used to work at DSW, and it was just a rough time. Like, I don't know how I did it first. I was probably there for only a month.
Oh, wow. I'm dead.
We gonna have to bleep their name out. I can't expose myself. These people gonna find me.
They gonna find you, Kayla. I'm
Woo,
dead.
yeah, that was bad. But then I realized in my adult life, I'm like, I can't continue to live this life.
You can't do that.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was like that.
Let's go to the next call.
Look, now she embarrassed. Not her embarrassed.
Y'all know I get embarrassed real easily. I'm like, that was bad. Okay. Ooh, okay. What are you still trying to prove to yourself?
Oh, that's a deep question.
That is pretty deep.
What am I still trying to prove to myself? Oh, I don't know anymore. Because I proved it. Wow, I don't know anymore.
What was it?
If I was... Oh, this is bad.
What?
So this can go into our... okay, this will go into our next episode. But I remember I dated someone who told me I was the raw materials of a wife. And that I wasn't wife material.
Whoa.
But I had all the raw material. And it just really fucked with me.
Yeah.
And so me being married, I was like trying to prove something to myself. And then halfway through, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But like, nonetheless, like that was what it was, that I am this full healed, like good, supportive partner.
Yeah.
And I proved it.
Yeah. You definitely did.
So now
that.
it's like, oh, now it's, well, that I can like be my true self.
Ooh.
because I've never really walked into that because of like external things holding me back, and I've just used those as a reason to not keep pushing.
Yeah.
But now like the world is open to me, and I've never had that before, and I don't know. I'm scared that I'm just gonna like let the opportunity pass and not really like
Why
walk
are you
into
scared
it.
that you're gonna
Because
do that?
I would typically do something like that. Like the old me would be like, well, whatever, I'm probably not good enough for it anyways.
No, I think that this is the reason why I feel confident that you'll be able to walk a little more boldly in this season is I think that you have like the support system here to do it.
I do.
And I know previously like you've been in different spaces where like you don't have Anna and Bree there with you. So it's a little more difficult to do that when you don't have that type of like accountability and support there in person, you know?
Yeah, because when I was in Rhode Island, I didn't really grow comfortable with those girls until I was about to leave.
Okay.
So I had been there for a full, 2 years?
Oh, wow.
And I had support, but they were boyfriends at the time.
Okay.
And that's just different. That's just different. But yeah, so that's the new thing.
Yeah.
What about you? What you trying to prove, Kayla?
That I feel like I'm always trying to prove to myself that I can be consistent.
I feel
I'm
that.
always, because I'm so insecure about that.
Yeah.
That I'm not consistent enough, and that I can get very avoidant at times about things, and so when stuff becomes a little overwhelming, I withdraw.
I shut down.
Yeah, so I'm always trying to prove to myself that I can be consistent. And whenever I do it, though, it just feels so empowering. Like the fact that we've been going so strong and we've been making, like, y'all, we had a lot of trials and tribulations today. So for us to still be able to sit down and record this podcast, like, it's an accomplishment. It's times like this that reminds me, like, you can do it. Like, you're able to be consistent. But it goes back to kind of what we were talking about, just having the support system and the accountability around you.
I agree.
To do it.
So that was part of me, like, trying to prove that I could do this. Yeah. Is typically, if I'm going through anything hard, I completely isolate myself. And a lot of the time that isolation is really, really important for me because that's how I process. But now, like, I'm taking advantage of whatever isolation I have. Like, me moving by myself, in some ways it was exhausting, yes, but it was very empowering for me to be able to do this on my own and open this new chapter for myself.
Yep.
And so the fact that I'm able to do that and show up here, even though I feel like I need to be showing up more, but like I'm getting there.
No,
like,
you're doing great.
I'm just very proud of myself because I was not able to do that before.
You're doing a great job, and that's something that I love about our dynamic with this podcast. Like, just the support that we have all around with one another. Like, even though you all I know I continue to say this, like, you all see me and Iyanna, but we seriously could not do it without Asian Ariel. We would be in shambles.
We'd have 2 episodes and be like, all right, I'm kind of done.
Woo! Like, that was a great run. Y'all be like, what happened to y'all?
Yeah, disappeared.
Yep. So I think that you're going to be able to prove everything and beyond in this next season. It's going to be really good for you. I'm going to be optimistic for you.
Be for me.
This could be our last one. It's all beat up. That car got wet.
Did you chew on this?
No, it got wet. I had it on the table and the cups were sweating.
Wait, not me touching it like it got germs on it.
I promise it's
okay. I feel like you definitely have an answer to this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is for me. Oh, never mind. Then I don't know. I don't think you know this. What do you think my go-to karaoke? I mean, that's what it looked like it say. Karaoke. Wait, why is that how you spell karaoke? Karaoke. Is that a Japanese?
Iyanna.
Sorry. Karaoke song is. What do you think my go-to karaoke song is?
I don't know. Because every time I ask you to play some music, you'd be like, no, it's okay.
Yeah, because it's just too much pressure. I don't want to be a DJ. I'm sorry. It's just
and then whenever I play, Iyanna be like,
because I'll be vibing to everything. But I do have a go-to karaoke song.
What is it? Tell me.
Do you want to guess the artist?
Why do I feel like Chris Brown?
It's on your shirt.
Outkast?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. But it's not one of their, like...
What is it?
It's like the most played out song. I will never call it played out. I love this song.
What? All right.
Yes.
Okay, now ladies.
Literally.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good karaoke
That's a really
song.
good karaoke song.
And I will put on a whole performance.
I love that.
A full performance.
I love that.
Yeah.
You'll never guess mine. This is crazy.
Is it slow or fast?
It's kind of fast. Some of my OGs from college will know what it is because I've performed it multiple times at parties.
Oh God. Okay. Does anyone have footage?
Oh, I have footage. I have footage of it.
Okay, you have the show.
Asia, do you know what it is? Do you think you know? I would get drunk at parties, y'all, and I would perform this song at the end of the night, and people would just stare at me.
What is it?
It's Looking Boy.
What? Do you know all the songs?
I know
You all
every
the words.
lyric to Looking Boy.
All of it?
Yes. The entire song.
What?
The
Okay, did
entire
you just
song.
like sit down and try to learn all these
This
lyrics
is
at
very
one point?
embarrassing. Okay,
You did? Okay, let's do it. Let's get into it.
When the song came out, I was still in elementary school, I think.
I think so.
I remember this, y'all, this is so bad. I printed the lyrics out at home,
Don't be
took
ashamed.
them to school.
Don't be ashamed.
And I sat there at school when I should have been paying attention to whatever was being talked about. And I was like, weak looking boy, toe looking boy, dirty white sock on your toe looking boy, you rat looking boy, will you marry me, slut looking boy.
Hey. You know what I did that to? And this is actually more embarrassing than Looking Boy. Because Looking Boy has, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Anyways, 1-2 step.
I love that.
I printed it out and I learned all the lyrics.
As
And then
you
I
should
tried to
have.
come up with a dance routine for it too.
Oh, I performed to 1-2 Step in the school talent show when I was younger.
I think, oh no, because I was at the step team. I was
Okay,
we had
step
We had a
team.
step team in elementary school.
That's fun.
And I was in the step team in middle school.
Oh,
but they
that's
didn't have
so
one
much
in high school. I
fun.
feel like if I had continued to do that, then I probably would have gone on to be in a sorority or something.
You might have.
Well, I don't know. If I didn't grow up with Kim, I feel like I would have been more social and probably
would.
because I think naturally I grew up growing up. I would have been an extrovert,
Yeah.
but then I just got
You got like
compressed.
yeah.
You know?
We I was in the National Honor Society when I was in elementary school called the Beta.
Why is there a National Honor Society for elementary?
Well, I used to be there I was there from kindergarten to 8th grade. So it was like
okay.
more towards, I guess, what would be considered junior high.
Oh, okay.
And we went to competitions every year. The Beta Club, we went to competitions. And I remember at competition one year, we used to do like performances too that would like, we would talk about what the values are and whatnot of the Beta organization. And we go to Springfield. And this one year,
I'm scared.
we were there, you know, when dang, how did I just forget the name of the movie when they be like, we rep for Beta. We was down there talking about we rep for Beta. Beta.
I
we
love
rep for Beta.
it. Oh,
Beta.
why did that?
Beta.
Bro, my brain does the most random stuff. I just thought about how growing up in church, they would take these secular songs and make them like super Christian.
That's like what Kanye did with the album.
Oh yeah.
His most not the most recent one, but the Christian one, it's like all the secular music changed into Christian songs.
Oh, I don't think I even listened to it.
You didn't? Mm-mm. He has he changed So Anxious
really
into a Christian song
I
called
don't
Souls
know.
Anchored.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
You don't know how you feel about
Do
that?
you remember that viral? I don't know, if it was TikTok or Vine. I don't even know anymore. But where he was, why you always lying?
Yeah.
So every time I hear the song now, that's all I hear.
That's all I hear too.
And I will like start singing the song normal, and then I just why you always, and I forgot the real lyrics.
The real lyrics, yeah. I think that's definitely true for that. But it's crazy because I've listened to that Kanye album, and now when I hear the beat, my mind goes to the Christian version instead of the other one. Yeah.
Let the beat drop. Sorry, that popped in my head too. I don't know. I swear, y'all, I have ADHD.
Okay, are we good on pulling cards?
Yeah, are you good?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think I want to do another one. I'm scared.
Wait, what? Because you got the deep ones?
Oh, wait. Okay, this is a good one to end on,
Okay,
actually.
let me see.
Let's end on this one, then we'll go to the fill of the week.
Okay, let me see.
What title would you give this chapter in your life?
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is going all over the
I have a
place.
feeling I know what.
What?
It's a song.
Okay, now I'm curious what you think.
What song you? I don't want to say.
There's a couple songs popping in my head right now
No,
that
the
I
song
really
that you-
Oh. Okay, I can't say that one.
Right, that's what I said. I don't want to say.
I can't say that one. I can't say that
But
one.
you know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
then I would name it. If I had to name it after a song, it'd be "It's About Damn Time."
In a minute,
I'ma
need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. That's good,
right?
I like that.
That would fit.
I
where
like
am
that.
right now.
I'm trying to think. What would I? Should I base it off of a song?
Yes, because we have
Every single time I wanna base something about my life off of a song, I immediately think of one song, and I feel like it's still very fitting.
Wow.
Middle Child by J. Cole.
Oh.
Niggas be counting me out. I'm counting my money on my clip. I'm writing down names. I'm making them.
Gosh, I wish you could go.
Ah!
I wish you were there with me when we
Pain, sadness,
when
despair.
we saw him in concert. I want to.
We'll just have to go.
I want to go to the Dreamville concert.
I want to go to that too.
It's in
Ari
North
Lennox will be
Carolina.
there. It's in North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina.
Yay! Let's go back.
I want to go.
I wanna
It's
go.
a festival.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm about to say. Let me preface. It's a festival.
that just knocked the wind
But
out
it's
of me like
all
whiplash.
it's all Dreamville artists.
Can you get VIP and like be somewhere not with the crowd?
Okay.
I would pay my money for that.
Hey Dreamville, y'all want to hook us up?
We'll put y'all on the podcast.
Look, they don't care
Like,
about
that's
our
what
little
we
tiny ass podcast. Okay, and
He's like, what the hell? Do y'all know who we are?
nice.
Y'all want to be on Dreamville. You right. We sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe they'll take on podcasters.
Yeah. Maybe we could host at the Dreamville Festival.
Hello.
What up?
I'm here.
Get at
for it.
us.
Right.
We could do that. Call me, beat me if you want to retweet.
Oh God, Kayla.
I told you all I reference is Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
You've made so many SpongeBob references that I can't even keep up anymore.
She didn't get my reference this morning, y'all.
I
was
don't get
talking
most
about
of your references, Kayla.
y'all. Okay, who knows this? Put it in the comment. The episode. What happened on the episode when SpongeBob said, "I am ugly and I'm proud. I am ugly and I'm proud." Why was he saying that? Let's see if y'all know.
But she literally says all of her references.
I know Ariel knows. I know she over there in the corner. She know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I think the thing that I reference the most is Color Purple.
Yes.
I reference a lot of Color Purple.
Yes.
And Game of Thrones.
And Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's all cartoons for me. I randomly quiz Marcus. Like, I'll be like, "What's that from?"
Ew,
I
like
don't
that?
know. Yeah, I'll be like, "What's that from?" Because I know he don't know.
You be saying it so confident, like you expect me to know exactly what I'm like.
Because I be thinking that we've all lived the same lives,
No,
and
ma'am.
I forget. It's
No,
just
ma'am.
me and Ariel are just obsessed with SpongeBob. We be going back and forth with a whole bunch of SpongeBob quotes, and we get it. So other people don't get it. I understand.
Okay, y'all lost me.
But y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know the episode. What happened on the episode when SpongeBob said, "I am ugly and I'm proud"? I bet you people are gonna know. They're gonna know.
No, ma'am.
So many people have lived this SpongeBob childhood.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But then there was a lot of people who were not allowed to watch.
Yeah, I couldn't watch SpongeBob
Yeah.
because I was raised by.
I think that y'all should watch now, though. You would enjoy it. It's that kind of show you would still enjoy it.
I don't think so.
You will.
I
It's
wouldn't.
so good.
I can't. No.
It's hilarious.
No.
My dad used to watch it with me. That was like one of the
That
cartoons.
sounds like nice father-daughter bonding. Like, no.
Okay, let's hop into our next segment. We are going into the Fill of the Week.
Okay, Fill of the Week. Oh.
We have more things to talk about other
We
than
do.
Bachelor this time, y'all.
Because you didn't even finish, though, did you? The Bachelor.
I didn't, so I
episode?
can't even talk about it because I don't know.
Okay, well, I just want to say, Rachel grew on me a little bit, but I really, really genuinely enjoyed watching her connection with every single one of those guys. Because she has, like, a real connection with all of those guys.
I guess.
It was, like,
I got to finish the
beautiful to
episode,
watch.
so maybe I could change my mind because
But you
right
could
now
tell,
I'm like...
you could tell that she's also someone who puts, like, all into relationship, which isn't always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, to watch it is, like, very, very nice to watch.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the one thing that I will say, like we say every time we talk about her, I want her to be happy with someone. Yes. I just want her to appreciate the men that she has there.
Agreed.
Because like we've said, she has a good group of guys. But
she starts to do that.
Okay, good.
She starts to do that.
So maybe my concept will change. Because, you know, the last episode, I was like, yeah, come on now, Rachel, girl.
We both were.
And then she, like, I think it's also production's fault because they want to focus on the drama, so they want to show her crying. So every single time it's her crying. I'm like, dang, I want to see what Gabby is doing. Like, can we not watch Rachel cry every 2 seconds?
Gabby?
Like, is she living?
You gotta watch it.
I will.
You gotta watch it.
I think I watched like the first hour, and then I stopped.
Keep watching.
Okay.
Sweet Life?
Yes, let's talk about Sweet Life.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, because I've realized a lot of people don't know about this show, and it's not getting the traction I think it deserves.
I hope that we can encourage y'all to watch because it's so good.
It's good. So there's a HBO show, a reality show from by Issa Rae called Sweet Life. Is it The Sweet Life or just Sweet Life?
I think it's just Sweet Life.
I think it's just Sweet Life too. And it follows these group of black friends that's trying to, you know, just make it in the world.
Yeah,
they're all about our age, right?
Yep, in their 20s. I think they're in their 20s and they live in LA.
Yeah.
It's just a great show to see young black professionals navigate friendship, life, relationships, professionalism. Like, it's just a 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah,
and it's just nice to just look at other people be a hot mess.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Oh god,
I just love the dynamics.
Dynamics is fun.
Yeah, and it's just good. Like, it's good. It's a good show to watch and then to be able to talk about because it'd be so many moving parts going on that it's just entertaining afterwards to be able to talk with your friends about it and see what everybody thinks.
Well, let's talk about it. For those of you who are watching it or for those of you who are going to watch it and then come back to this podcast to hear what we got to say.
Yes. So this is season 2 of Sweet Life.
Yes.
Just dropped. We don't have all the episodes yet. I think there might be just one more batch of episodes coming out. Because
next Thursday, right?
Yep. Comes out every Thursday. And so let's who do you want to start with?
Okay, I just have to say, as annoying as I found her in the first season, but she was still my favorite then, Brie. I found Brie hilarious. Bro, that girl is funny.
She's funny.
She's funny as hell. And you can tell she's matured in the second season.
I'm really happy for her because I felt really connected to Brie first season because I felt like she was the friend that was trying to figure it out and she was watching all her other friends kind of like on their come up and she's like, damn.
What do I got?
I'm trying to get my life together.
But that just goes to show when you surround yourself with people like that are going where you want to go, it inspires you.
Yes, and it pushes you because you're like, dang, all my girls, they doing their thing. I want to do my thing too. Like, I'm not trying to be the weak link.
Right.
And she got it together. Like, she's doing her stuff
Come
now.
On, butter by Brie.
Okay, I love it.
Let me purchase.
Okay, she's snapping. So I like Brie. I don't know if there's any girls
that you don't like.
I have mixed feelings about Miami.
I definitely have mixed feelings. The only reason, I liked Miami last season. I thought she just came into a really messed up situation. How she got introduced to all those people, but she has a mouth. It's that mouth. Where I started to feel some type of way is when her friend Rob came, and I was like, "You're not gonna like check your friend," and she was like defending him. It's like, okay, I get your friend trying to be protective, but it's the way you go about it.
Yes.
And that's when I was like starting to see like some red flags. I was like, okay, what's going on?
And I really agree with what Thailand was saying because to me that shows more of a disconnect in their own relationship than anything else. I felt like Thailand really hit the nail on the head because to me, like she said, that shows that y'all don't have a connect because you should trust your friend. Like, there is never a time that my friend, like, and I'll use a general example. Like, if my friend is in a relationship, right, and my friend and their significant other get into a disagreement about something, if they tell me, I'm cool with them now, like, we're good, I'm not going to come to him, like, so what about what about this? And what about that? Because it's none of my business. And it's her choice. If she decides that y'all are good, then y'all are good. As long as there's nothing where there is any type of physical harm going on, I'm like, abusive type stuff, I'm hands off. Like, people get into disagreements. People get off on wrong on the wrong foot sometimes, and I feel like they reconciled. And I think that they were disrespectful a bit to her when she came in, but it was just a messed up situation for PJ to put her in and Becky in that group of friends.
Yeah.
Like,
but even still, like, if you're trying to protect your friend, that's one thing. But he was just being messy.
He was being messy.
For
him to call Gerald a sociopath.
He said, "Oh, you're Mr. Sociopath." Excuse. I don't know you.
Like, at all. And it already
and
cut
Miami
deep.
was laughing.
Yeah, Miami's wrong for that. And that's the reason why but I feel like I see that she shrinks herself around him.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I did see that.
When he was there and he was talking and calling stuff out, Miami is so much more vocal with everybody else, but with him, she gets real quiet.
Yeah.
And I feel like she maybe has some, you know how sometimes people just like want a certain connection that sometimes they don't call stuff out like it is. I feel like she just wants a connection with him, even if there are things that he does that's not healthy or nice and whatnot, just because she wants that connection. I don't know what it is or why, but something is attaching her to him in a way that she feels like she can't call him out on his stuff.
They've been friends for a while,
and that might be it.
We'll just have to see, because that last episode was the first time we were introduced to him, right?
Right.
So we'll just have to see more. Maybe there's something we're missing.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Thailand.
You know, I'm gonna keep it 100% real.
Yeah.
First season, I didn't know how I felt about Thailand.
I actually liked Thailand then. I was like, she seems like someone who's going to call it like it is.
Yes, and I normally like that, but I did feel like when that whole situation happened with Gerald and Cheryl, that's when I was like, it's like Thailand, something's going on.
Yeah.
So I left the season with feeling kind of mixed feelings about her. And then when this season started, it kind of picked up where it left off, where I was like, how do I feel about this? Like, I felt like Thailand, it was what they said. She doesn't get held accountable for what it is that she says and what it is that she does, because it's almost like when people have those very type A type of personalities, other people kind of submit to them and they don't want to basically poke the bear.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what they do with her. They tiptoe around her and they try to sugarcoat in the way they communicate with her, even though she doesn't do that with them. And so but after these last couple episodes,
you saw her humanity.
I did, and I can understand a lot of why she is the way that she is.
Same.
But I also don't think that it's right. That's not just a her thing, the reason why she's like that. I think that her friends have to get more comfortable with calling her out, because that's just being a good friend to her.
Agreed.
To be able to share with her some things that she could work on so that she can grow.
Agreed.
So that's not something she can do on her own. She has to, the people around her have to hold
her accountable.
Yeah, commit to that as well.
Like they kept saying. I mean, Rob may have come into the argument at the wrong time and it blew up, but he wasn't wrong.
No,
he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't.
I felt bad for Amanda being put in that position.
That was hard.
It was hard for me to watch. I was like,
that's hard.
That's hard.
And I noticed what me and Marcus were watching together, and we were pausing it and talking about it.
I love that you guys do that.
Yeah, we were pausing and talking about it, and I was like he kind of felt like Amanda was wrong a little bit, but after I saw how she was handling the situation, I said, I get what she's doing. She's protecting her girlfriend to her boyfriend, and she's protecting her boyfriend to her girlfriend.
At first, in the moment, during the argument, I was like, Amanda, what are you doing? But she really didn't hear whatever talent, because she was so focused on Rob.
Yeah.
She didn't hear nothing, none of the reckless shit was coming out of Tyler's mouth.
I think that they have to also be more open to hearing everybody out.
Yeah.
I don't think that, from what I know at least, and I know we're only seeing a snippet of it, but it doesn't seem as though PJ is as bad as what people are making him out to
it's
be.
like, I get, like, that scenario was really fucked up, but, like, he seems like he's trying his best to, like, move past. And plus, he's a man. He's not going to communicate the same way that all of those women communicate. No. But I do think it was kind of messed up that they brought him to the side with all of those women. And you know how women are. That everybody, and all of them are, some vocal. Of them are very vocal.
Yeah.
And so they're all trying to get their point, and it just got to the point of being escalated, yelling. And then PJ's like, whoa.
That's why I understand what Rob did. I definitely understand what Rob did.
Because those girls would have done it for their girl.
Yep.
So I get it.
Yep. It made sense.
Yeah.
But I do think that Thailand's boyfriend...
I'm sorry, but, like, what in the world?
Actually, I'm not going to even talk about him.
Oh, because you don't want to affect it. What if she hears this?
Yeah. I'm just going to leave that one alone. Because, you know...
I got a lot to say, but...
I'm gonna shut my mouth about that.
Moving on.
That's neither here nor there. We're gonna move past him.
Moving on.
I'll leave that one alone
to them. Let them figure it out.
Let them figure that out, because that's a personal thing. Certain things that I might not
put up with.
Yeah. But everybody has their different thresholds.
Everyone has their different tolerances.
Yep.
I realize that for sure.
There's some things that people will deal with that you're like, I would never, but then you'll do stuff and you'll be like, I would never. So it's not my place to say. I just didn't like how some of the stuff was handled, and I also just don't like the conversation between him and PJ. Like,
I just didn't like his perspective on a lot of things.
Yeah,
it gave me very toxic masculinity.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Like, it's not. We just have very opposite perspectives. And so a lot of times when he was talking about stuff, I'm like,
not healthy. That's how my brain kept, not healthy.
Yeah. But I do feel bad that so many of them are relating on the man that they're with wanting to procreate with them, but not wanting to marry them.
Like, what is that? What is that? Marriage doesn't, I mean, that doesn't offer any form of security for their women, but I don't think they care about that.
Yeah.
They just want to procreate.
Right.
But it's like, do you not understand what goes in? And how is it that you're willing to tie your life to this woman for the rest of your life with a whole human, but you don't want to marry them?
To me, that shows, like, that you think lower of me and our relationship and our bond, that you're not ready to take the next step in that way, but you're ready basically to have it's like you want to have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Like, you want to have both. Like, I don't have to be tied down to you, so if something goes wrong, I could just bounce out. It's the level of commitment to show that, like, through the good, through the bad, like, my intention is that we're going to try to work it out.
Agreed.
Like, it doesn't mean it's not like, people...
Marriage isn't a prison, y'all.
It's not.
It shouldn't be, at least.
It's
like,
not.
It's not a prison.
And if you love this person and you're saying, like, you know that you want to be with them for the rest of your life,
then, like, why aren't you just taking that step?
Like, y'all...
But you want to procreate.
That's the part.
So I understand hesitancy for marriage.
Right.
But... hesitancy for marriage, but you want to procreate.
That's the part that
doesn't make sense to me.
That's the part that's confusing for me.
I don't get it.
Why are we talking about babies but not?
It's like, bro, if that's what you want, just go get a baby mama. Like, what do I need to be here for? Because I'm not willing to be that.
And that's why I felt Thailand when she was talking about, because I'm very similar in that.
Similar.
I said it again.
Similar.
I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess that's just how I say it now. But I feel like I've seen things with growing up with parents that are divorced, and it has impacted me in ways that I'm still trying to process and work through today.
But they're not thinking about that.
No, and so I understand what she means when she's saying, like, you know, I'm not trying to just have a baby.
We got stuff to work on.
Yeah,
first.
like, let's work on us. And the thing is, she might not be so opposed to it if the relationship was already
where
it needed to be in the first place.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
We love you, Thailand girl.
I'm sorry. And well, I relate to that because like I would have been ready to have children like today, but because like our relationship just wasn't like clicking like that, it just didn't make sense.
And that's something you want to be secure on. Like you can't know 100% if the relationship is going to work out, but you want to feel secure enough to know that like, okay, I've seen us be up, I've seen us be down, and we weathered the storms
throughout it. And that's the thing. It's like if you don't have that, why are you bringing a whole child into that? It's almost irresponsible.
It is. It is irresponsible because that child is going to be impacted forever.
Jesus.
In the decisions that you make.
I mean, I've seen with my friends, I've seen with just people close to me. It's like parents, if they're not, I won't say completely ready because there's no such thing, but if they're not like actively like working on themselves, they can fuck up their child.
They can.
Shit,
they can.
I'm fucked up. Look,
I'm in and out of counseling.
Hello.
I mean, I feel like I will say that I know my parents did the absolute best that they could do with what they had and what they were giving, but it takes so much time to understand that. And I fought for so long growing up because I didn't understand that concept. And I was just upset. Like, I was just mad.
And honestly, that's not even an excuse. With my cousin who raised me, like, there was a lot of stuff. I know she was doing the best that she could, but that's all she has for me when I try to talk to her. Well, I did the best that I could. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Sometimes it's just not, because now you're left with the pieces to pick up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're never going to be completely ready, I'm sure, but there's a way to like study. I study parenting and figure out what I think would be worse, and then look at research like, okay, well, what's benefiting children for real? Or even relationships. There's things that you can study about relationships, communication styles, things about yourself. Like, there's preparation there, people. You can't just jump into something. Oh, don't even get me started.
No, I feel everything you're saying, but I also think about how like just how the times have changed. Like, our parents were the product of people getting married young that stayed together no matter what. And then we're the product of divorced parents.
Wow.
So we're the product of parents that say like, no, it's not always enough, because if you don't treat me right, then I'm out of here. Like, you can't just treat me however. I'm not your punching bag. Like, if you don't treat me right, I'm done.
And now people are still learning that and divorcing. I mean,
and I think that
anyone's punching bag, but it just wasn't working. Y'all, calm down.
Right.
Or we just aren't getting married.
That's what it is. Bingo. That's what I was gonna say. Our generation has a fear because we have the trauma of growing up with split households. We fear commitment.
We fear failure.
Yes. We fear failure.
And we don't know what success looks like in marriage.
Because it wasn't represented in our households.
And the only way it was through couple goals. Please don't call me no damn couples goals.
Okay.
Like, I'm human.
Please, y'all. Everybody has their stuff.
Everyone has their stuff. Now, you can admire an individual or a couple. It's like, oh, wow, I love the way that you guys work through things. But you don't ever get to see someone's fullness.
You're only seeing a small percentage of it.
Very small snippet.
Yep. You just never know.
What a life.
I know. But we got off track. We went on a rant, but that was a good rant. That was a good one.
I like that rant.
Who did we not talk about from the show?
Let me think.
Becky. I like Becky.
Becky's growing. Okay, so I get her insecurity now. The first time, she was definitely like just acting on pure insecurity, no logic. And I'm like, Becky, what you doing?
Yeah.
Get it together, Becky.
Yeah.
What you doing? And then caught lying on camera, Becky, what you doing?
Yeah.
But like this season, I understand where she's coming from, because it is a lot to have like that many people. And especially when you can think back and think, wow, that situation was so unavoidable if he hadn't just introduced it that way. But I myself, if I was in that situation, I'll be like, okay, let me hold myself accountable though. What are some ways that I could have just avoided this altogether?
Yeah. I feel like it's messed up though, because in those situations, like the people are in Sweet Life, they're having very real situations happen to them, and it's being recorded. And so it's like, we all act out of character sometimes. So imagine if it's recorded.
And she was drinking.
She's drinking. The guy, I'm not gonna lie, the nigga I like pulls up with another girl, imagine all your friends being there too. What's about to happen? Everybody gonna be pissed.
Gang.
Everybody gonna be pissed.
Gang.
If I was the friend and my girl's guy pulled up with another girl,
we rah-rahing.
I'm gonna be pissed.
It's bang shoot 'em up. sorry. Bang shoot 'em up. Cue the music.
So that's why I feel for Becky. I think she lied because Miami's a little scary, bro. Miami look like she gonna fight you.
She look like she'll drag.
So when she said, "What'd you say?" and Becky said,
what you mean? I didn't say nothing.
Said nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
I mean, I feel, sis, like I said, I haven't fought, so I might have been like,
I wasn't talking about you.
I said something about you. Who was I talking about? Girl, what? You so crazy. I ain't say nothing about
What? But Miami is scary.
Miami is like,
and she's like confrontational.
What was that? What's that song we've been singing? You be tripping. Like I won't bat you. That's how Miami is.
Look, nah.
That's how Miami is. And Becky don't give off them vibes. Becky is like,
Becky gives off very like.
So I feel her. She wanted to talk shit.
Yeah.
She wanted to talk shit, but then she got caught. So like,
oh damn.
Shit, what do you do? She drunk too. Like, do you even remember what you said? Probably not. Like, I feel you, sis. You was just rambling. I said, what? Oh, shit. I am so sorry. I did not mean to say that about you. Can we be friends? I'm so
talking about you. Like, oh my God.
So, yeah, I rock with Becky. She's cool. Like, she seems loyal to her friends, and she seems really sweet. And I feel like she's misunderstood.
I think she is misunderstood. But wait, let's just talk about... Let's just talk about when she was talking to Bree outside. She was like, and honestly, it's exhausting. I said, "Oh, Becky, you should."
Oh yeah, that was a little.
Immediately,
that was harsh.
Bree got triggered. She said, we about to go in here and look.
I just feel like you bitches is weird. That's hilarious, but yeah, she hurt Bree feelings.
She hurt Bree, and Bree immediately was like, "All right, let's talk about this right now."
I don't even know why Becky did that because they both sensitive. So and why Becky would you even do that?
Becky knew she messed up.
Becky just stood there like.
Becky knew she messed up. She was just following behind Bree. Like
Thailand was sitting there like, "Fuck!" Like you really brought this bitch in here.
Why Thailand do that though?
What?
When Bree was like crying and stuff, and like she called her manipulative.
I don't know with Taiwan sometimes. I feel, but it's the accountability thing. Like,
yeah,
you know,
should have said something.
I think at that point she kind of got caught and she felt bad. Like, fuck, like you wasn't even supposed to find that out type of thing.
Yeah.
So then she like flipped the script and was like, well, shit, this is why we didn't even want to do this because your ass crying. Like, dang, comfort her.
Right. The crazy
She's
part.
upset.
The crazy. You're right about the accountability because didn't Amanda say something or somebody said something separate from Thailand after like when they talked about the fact that she called her manipulative. They're like, dang, like I didn't know she. But why didn't you say something then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, whoa, Thailand, all right, chill.
Yeah, she be having her moments.
She do be having her.
It's
moments.
Interesting to see the dynamics in that circle.
Oh, that's.
Did we talk about everybody?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Bro, wait. Okay, I just want to talk about this moment because I was like, okay, bitch. Right. When Becky was sitting on that couch, she had two.
I was like, is this the Bachelorette that we
watched?
She had him on one side, the other guy on the other. I mean, it was obvious which one definitely just wanted to have sex.
Clearly.
And which one was like, I want marriage with you.
I mean, those are nice choices. Like, which one you want?
You want a good time or a long time? Which one?
Which one you want?
Yeah.
Look, in Miami, like, give me the good time.
I was like, dang, Miami, let her finish up first.
Right. Let's take her pick first.
You sitting there looking at her man. Like, what if she wanted to circle the block on one of them and you trying to...
I'm dead.
Like, let Becky have these guys. Let her have her moment.
I was like, okay, Becky, single Becky.
I know.
Come on.
I like her a lot.
Becky with good hair.
Not the dance.
Okay, bitch. Wait, let's talk about Bree's date with that weird dude.
He scares me.
You
know who he reminds me of? I say this every time I see him. You remember the movie Temptation, the Tyler Perry movie? With the guy that had AIDS and she was having sex with him.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I see his eyes and his face, like, it reminds me of that. Like, I kind of get a little scared for Bree.
He gives me very soft predatory.
Yes.
It's not, like, aggressive, but it's, like,
I hope
soft
that's not her boyfriend now because we...
shoot, and we just talking smack. I'm so... I hate when you do that dance, Kayla. I really do. It pisses me off.
It's my favorite dance.
But yeah, he was like doing a lot.
Yeah.
But Brie did look good when coming out there with
She
that
did.
pants.
She looked good. But I mean, he seemed like, I don't want to say too good to be true because that's not a real thing.
It wasn't
like,
even too good to be true.
It just feels like sometimes like I just don't know how real it is. Like, you know.
He just gave me just creep from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you out? When he started
Marcus
flirting
and
with
I
the
said
mamas,
that.
I was
Yeah.
like,
What is going on here?
ill.
And why did he have all them men come over there? That was a lot of guys.
Ill.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
You talking about Patiri?
No, I'm not talking about Patiri. Who
You talking about
are you
Marcus?
talking about?
You talking about Marcus?
Patiri? You didn't like Patiri?
I mean, he's cool.
I kept calling him Petrie.
Not Petri dish.
Patiri, really?
Well, yes, that Marcus guy is creepy as fuck.
Wait, you didn't like Patiri? Let's address this. Why didn't you like Patiri?
That's why I said I hope that's not her man now.
I like
He
him.
seems nice, but like sometimes he gives us off a little bit like,
Really?
I love you.
No, I liked
Like-
him.
Was that creepy? That's the vibes that I get when I watch him sometimes.
I liked him. Maybe I'm blinded by how cute he is.
He got scary serial killer eyes.
Really?
Look at that man in his eyes next time he
Okay,
come
I'm
on
gonna
the
rewatch.
screen.
I'm gonna rewatch.
Like, but that Marcus guy is creepy as fuck.
He gave me full blown creep.
Don't like him.
Full
He needs to
blown
go
creep.
on somewhere. And then he was wearing that scarf. Becky said, "Do yo?"
I don't like that she called that man out. I said,
Becky
see,
said,
that's my girl.
"Do the other girls that you go out with like scarves?" I said, "Ah."
I mean, it was ugly. Did
was-
it have skulls?
It had skulls. I said, "What year is this?
It
Are we
looked like
in the
somebody would've worn it in
2000s?"
middle school. Like, what is this?
That's the swag scarf.
I was so confused.
Get this, and the other guy was creepy too. He was on the other side of the table, like.
Okay, he really gave me creeps too.
Yeah, I was like, Miami, what did you do, girl?
That's
What
like,
did you
what
do?
is- And Becky told me something. We don't have to talk about this.
Yeah, because why would she do that?
Why would you-
That was crazy.
Is the pickings not that
Ooh,
is it
slim.
slim?
The pickings are slim.
Slim. Okay.
Child. Okay, any other shows? We done talked about Sweet Life the whole time. Or anything else you're listening to, watching?
No, not really. I don't really have time at the moment, but I did watch Sweet Life for sure.
Yeah. I think Sweet Life has been... I'm not caught up on P-Valley.
Oh, I haven't even gotten that far in P-Valley.
Really?
At first, I just didn't know if I wanted to watch it. I was like, it just gave... I was... How do I say this without... I don't know if it's going to offend anyone, but I was just like, it just gives ratchet, and I don't know if I'm like going to be attracted to watching
I get you. I mean, I understand.
But I heard it's really good.
It's good.
So I watched a couple of episodes, and I was like, oh, shoot, this is good. But I just haven't gone back to watch it.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
I'm going to have to keep watching.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave it there because I don't have nothing else to talk about. Sweet
All right.
Life is my thing
Sweet
right
Life
now.
was my thing right now, too.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we did the feelings forecast at the beginning, so
Right.
we done. That's it.
Wrap it up.
That's all we got.
Wrap it
So
up.
thank you all for tuning in again to Fill in the Blank podcast. Our handle for our podcast, we are only on Instagram because Twitter is toxic. So we're at Fill in the Blank _ and then my personal handle is as told by .Kayla.
And mine is Iyanna.amore.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in.
What's our YouTube? Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank. If you type in fill in the blank, we
We'll
should
pop
come up.
You'll see our cute
Yeah.
little faces.
You'll see it. It's our cover photo and our logo, so you'll see us
Yeah,
there.
and we're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud. Am I missing anything?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah. Question for the people. Should we get TikTok, y'all?
Yeah, let us know if y'all want to see us do random TikTok dances and things. So we might do that if y'all really are interested in it.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that would be fun. You know, I'm always showing you TikToks like, I want to do
Yeah,
this.
I'm not really present on TikTok. I'm trying though, y'all. It's just too much.
Yeah, so let us know. If y'all want us to do some TikToks, maybe we'll mix it up and do some dances and stuff for
TikTok it
y'all.
up.
Do our little dance. Okay. Well, that's all.
That's all, folks.
That's all for now.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.